Hello, once again it's Tony at Zoloterra Language School in Chelyabinsk, Russia. Today we're going to talk a little bit about numbers, specifically two sections, numbers, and concentrating often on how we say telephone numbers when we're speaking to someone, maybe explaining what a telephone number is, particular number, and then I'm going to give you many ways of saying the number 0. Because we can say it many ways. Okay. Firstly, we often give out numbers, especially when speaking on the phone. We might have to tell somebody what somebody else's telephone number is, or what somebody's number is themselves. So, what is this number? If we have two numbers together, we often say double. So we could say 99329, and then strangely, we often say the number 0 pronounced like O. Y. O is a letter, so Y. We just do. It's just a way of saying it. So we can say O instead of 0. So it is correct to say 9932901. It's also correct to say 9932901. Both correct. What about these? 277 or 277? Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could say three numbers consecutive as either treble or triple. They are synonyms. So we could say 277, treble 4, treble 4, 4, or triple 4, 4, or 277, double 4, double 4. You choose. They're all correct. All absolutely correct. One more. 840 or 840, 00, 30, or 30. All correct. All variations, all correct. Strangely, we often do double or even treble if there are three numbers together. But when we call the emergency services in the United Kingdom, when we want help, for example the police or the fire brigade or the ambulance service, we call this number, but we say 999. We don't say 999, we say 999. This is in the United Kingdom, and I am sure that in the United States of America we say 911, not 911. So strangely, we often use double or treble or triple, but when we're phoning these numbers, we say the number individually. So, I hope that's quite useful. And now I will give you many ways of saying the number 0. And I will need to explain a couple of things to do with sport as I do so. Okay. Numbers and explanations. Okay. So they are all, this 0 is most commonly said this way when it is to do with maths or a scientific, maybe an equation or something. As I've previously said, often sounds like O. What about this as an example? Do you know the stories and films of James Bond? 007. We always say it that way, 007. Some other ways for you. Often in sporting contexts we refer to 0 in different ways. We might refer to a football match as no score. Maybe a no score draw. So that's explaining that there were no goals scored. this result in sport, especially football, is 0-0. Okay, tennis. Strangely, tennis has a weird scoring system. They play a game. They call it a game of tennis to start with. And the opponents, they score points. So one opponent wins a point, and he or she gets 1 point, but for some reason it's 15. The other person has love. Love. The scoring system then goes like this. If this person wins the next point, it's 30 love. It could then be 30-15, but if it continues like this, it's 40 love, and then the next wins the game. So it's over. Game. So tennis, they have love. In the sport of cricket, which is either liked or hated by people, it's played in Britain, Australia, the Caribbean countries, India, Pakistan, South Africa, not many other countries. The aim is that there are 2 teams of 11 players each, and they each have what we call an innings. And the 11 players have to, what we call bat, hit a ball with a bat, and the aim is to what we call score runs, as many as possible, for the individual and then the team. I won't explain how runs are scored, that's a different explanation, but if a batsman scores 0, he scores a duck. Quack quack. If he is what we call out on the first ball which he receives from the bowler, he scores a golden duck. First ball, he is out. Some other ways we can refer to 0, sometimes in conversation. We could use the word none. Sorry. How many goals did they score? None. You could use the phrase didn't plus verb any. They didn't score any. Or no plus phrase. There were no goals scored. And some more unusual ones. Tony, how much money have you got? I've got zilch. I've got zip. Trouser zip. Naught, or, sorry, that's a T. Naught. Spelling variation. Both are correct. Can be A, can be O. Naught, same pronunciation. And one last one, which one of my fellow teachers has just given me, but I like. I'll put it up there. Here you can see it. How much I've got diddly squat. So we have all these ways of expressing 0, the fantastic English language. Thank you very much.